Hello, ladies, gents, and all you jeering masses laughing at my demise. How kind of you to come in here to witness my incredible redemption. Wow, are you about to be floored by the incredible skill on display? This is not even an exaggeration because oftentimes this does come to pass simply by law of averages. If enough events happen on screen and I am mildly competent at 10% of them, well, that is 10% of incredible action you're going to get to witness. Sure, you may have to suffer through a number of misguided chaff, but man, oh man, will you find delicious, juicy morsels of incredible, amazing Spelunky action in between. Which only took me a couple seconds to realize I had stolen some bombs at some point. I guess they were included with the jetpack bundle. Very nice. Also, complimentary slave with the compass. We can maybe make this work. Oh no! Don't do it, you scum! Already was pretty slow one, but I feel like that one could have easily worked. Wow! And here I thought I was so slick and smooth. That's one thing that I really enjoy about this entire pile of nonsense that is transpiring on screen right now. There are so many tiny moments of brilliance among the unending painful escapades. It's really enjoyable for me as well. Perhaps for you as a viewer, will get a tiny spike of amusement. For me, it is quite the enjoyable experience to sometimes go through extremely unlikely scenarios and come out of it unscathed. It's possibly the number one reason why I am having a really good time, because of all this silly nonsense that keeps happening. There you go. That's what I meant, by the way, when I'm trying to time the killing of the shopkeeper. I realize I'll need to wait for him to wake up in order to be able to damage him with a shotgun. I am not an imbecile. But if you time the shot properly, you can shoot him straight into the path of the bomb, saving you a lot of time in the entire endeavor of doing a murder. So, oh baby. That is why I'm trying to get the timing right. There you go. Very nice. It's only when he is down there and you are coming up to him right away that he is a real problem. Oh, when the hell did I pick up some jizz to make my bomb sticky? I have no idea, brother. I have time, right? I can do this. I love when a snake pit comes together. Sometimes this is not the path, but I kind of committed to it already, so let's get it done. And it's actually the path. Incredible. Incredible development. Probably not the greatest idea to go head on here. Oh, come on. You son of a bitch. I mean, he was positioned in such a way. Like, how would I go about that situation? Probably. Gonna have to go way down. What the hell just happened? Oh, the fire. No, don't fire me. Get me out of here. Everything has come to ruin. Wow. I am actually shocked that I did not go through the door before it was all over. Like, I actually had that microsecond there. My spam of going out through the exit must have been timed just incorrectly enough for that not to come to pass. That's weird. I guess throwing the bomb. You're standing next to the guy. You will throw a bomb. That's the way you alert him, and then you just deal with it however he may come, just like you do down at the brothel. You just deal with it in whichever trajectory of the shot happens to come at you. It's always such a great surprise to deal with it one way or another. Okay. Oh, come on! That was not right. That was not right. That was absolute unfair nonsense. I was counting on the other freaking arrows. The third one caught me completely off guard. Not right. But you have a good time, though. You're having a good time. That's what I'm going to repeat to myself as I continue to be thoroughly humiliated. Set myself this gaming challenge. At one point, I'm going to internalize that it's not enough to just do the whipping. You also need to do the dodging. It's not enough to be a super elite arrow whipper. There is a ricochet. There's a follow-up that needs to happen in order to happen. Finally got around, like the file situation was out of control. Finally got around to plugging in the external hard drives. By the way, PSA for you. Pretty important information you may not know about. If you are a file monger, a hoarder of files like myself, like, you know, it is a pretty niche concern. Oh, well, a fairly niche concern. You have to be producing files all the time like your good old Uncle Blargo here. And also be somebody that does not trust YouTube to preserve it. Is that a overly paranoid attitude or 100% common sense approach that, hey, don't treat YouTube as a unending repository that you'll never have to worry about? It's like anything that I upload to YouTube, I do it with the knowledge that it will probably disappear at some point. I don't trust this damn service to be a proper storage. And I should also keep a copy of these files in my computer. So I do. And in order to have that done, I have external hard drives. Because no matter the capacity of the ones that are internal, you're going to run out of room. It's just too much. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. It's happening. Well, incredible. I'm actually shocked that he took the shotgun out of my hands while flying. Do you know this little bit of knowledge right here? A little bit of Shopkeeper lore? They can grab the shotgun from the air or straight out of your hands. They don't need to have it on the floor like the Spelunker does. New knowledge unlocked. I mean, is it important knowledge? No, it's not. It's just some really cool thing that I didn't know that it wasn't the Spelunky engine. Pretty damn cool, I believe. That was pure luck, by the way. Anyway, the public service announcement, your hard drives, you know, it's not enough to just store them in a nice place. You also need to plug them in now and then. Oh. Yeah. Or the data will get corrupted eventually. And I'm saying like every 2 years, something like that. Meant to drop down a bomb instead. I dropped down myself. Cursed approach here. Oh, lo, lo, lo. I know he's there. I mean, it's a pretty slow run, but it is amusing me to no end. So plug those in. Copied over a pile of video files. Man, are they fat. Oh, you are actually worth murdering? Instantly punished. That's not my greatest moment. Should have probably thought that through a little bit further than the immediate second. What am I, in Africa time? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Anyway, finally got around to saving all those files. And it just kind of makes me ponder about this. Well, what's the point? I'm saving every damn daily run, every episode of the Isaac playthrough. I knew it, I knew. Whoa! Ah! We're on top of it. I'm saving every quote-unquote worthless episode. No! That I make, that it is so obvious to me I'll never in my life will go back and rewatch. And it's not that I'll never go back and use anything from it. So what is the worth? What the? No, get me out of here, the damn climbing gloves. That was cursed. That was awful. But I am glad it happened. So it's so good. So good. That was beautiful. Why am I saving all these dang old files? Just the hoarder in me. And it's a bit of a self-worth inflated kind of approach. It's like, why are you saving these? Is it like, if I don't save them, they never existed? YouTube account could get completely deleted. I get hacked. I get banned after I say my up-teenth gay orgy joke. There was a massive turn in the culture. I become an outcast. Off goes YouTube, forever closed, and I never have an archive of all the things that I have said. How terrible would that be? And it's like, it wouldn't be terrible at all. Who cares if these files no longer exist? They exist only in my memory, and that is okay. Like, isn't that what happens to most of your life? Why am I going out of my way doing these file saving chores to preserve videos that are not, they're fun and I enjoy making them, but they're not rewatchable from my perspective. They're not even reusable from my perspective. So why am I going out of my way to store them? I know, it's not like it takes an insane amount of work. It's just a little chore that I do once every year or so. So it's not even that big a deal either way. Just kind of making me think about the permanence of these files and why, what's the reasoning behind really wanting to preserve them? What the The reasoning behind wanting to preserve them, there's something like my ego is wrapped up in there somewhere. It's not about, I should keep these files for utilitarian reason. I should have this archive in case that I ever really want, man, what a cursed start of a level. In case that I really need to go back up there and make a compilation or something like that. No, I'm never going to be doing that. It is so idiotically unlikely. There's no reason why I should make a possible a provision in case that is actually a necessity. It's so silly. Now, save the videos that I put a ton of work into and that I, in fact, feel they have rewatch value and that if I ever got banned, I would absolutely re-upload in some capacity, try to, rebuild platform and all that good stuff. Absolutely. But those are maybe, 5% of my catalog? I don't know. I don't think The Binding of Isaac episode number 57 is going to contain anything that really makes me want to go back and rewatch an hour and 20 minutes of me failing miserably to find the damn quest chain to kill Mother. It's, let me just put a bomb right here. Right here, this bomb is going to go off. And it's going to kill me because I am sick of finding damn spiders in my path. So I'm just going to pretend like I wanted me to die instead of it being a shortcut. I mean, I did kind of realize it was a failed shortcut, but definitely was not my intent to commit seppuku there. It's all fine. It's fine. We carry on. We return to the winding paths getting to the end of these levels. No gold run. Here we come. 0 gold in my inventory. Let me out. It's going to remain just like that. Let's pick this path for there is an evil arrow trap. Also need to get into the habit of whipping whenever I am going down a long corridor and I may be coming up on an arrow trap. I thought it was enough. Okay, I thought it was enough. It was not enough. That's not the path either. Blah. Man, some serious garbage happening right now on screen. But it's alright. I'm going to continue throwing myself at the problem until the jungle is a thing of history. This is not the path, is it? I hate it so much. I hate the 50-50 at the start. Put me on an edge with a clear path just like that one. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. Sign me up every time. And even if in the case that these files would be valuable in some ways, like it's all gonna disappear. It's all gonna disappear. It has no value once I'm gone. Once all the people that remember me are gone. I'm not a nihilist on that regard. You could probably say that as a teenager I was. In the regard of how worthless life experience is, just might as well not do anything. That was my teenager angst kind of thing. Ever since then, I have erred far more into the perspective of the grand scheme of things is irrelevant to the human experience. So what if, when you pull back hard enough, we are just a speck of dust in an quote-unquote uncaring universe? To quote Norm MacDonald, we are that universe. I mean, that is not a quote, that is a paraphrasing. We are part of that universe. We are an integral component of it. We are the offspring of it. Why would it be something to be oppressive to our psyche that there is a much higher perspective that in which we are also irrelevant? It's like you can go that way, the other way around, and say to a cell, the cell has no idea what's going on, and we can end the existence of that cell in any moment. But because the cell has zero choice in the matter, our perspective is completely irrelevant to the existence of that cell. Am I explaining this perspective correctly? Do you get the gist of the things that I am saying? In the context in which we exist and the impact that we can make and the well-being of the people whose opinions we care about. That's the context that matters. And that's what you should just care about. So what if, like, nothing has a lasting impact? Even the most famous humans will fade. My man, will not matter. Even if there is a galactic human empire. Pull back hard enough and none of it has any actual impact. Whoopla. But that doesn't matter. Because it is in the human context that things unfold. And you shouldn't concern yourself with anything else other than when I'm not here, will I be remembered fondly? That is just the most valuable thing that you can go for. More valuable than did I alter the course of humanity in any way. Whoopla. And if you want to get technical, you do it by breathing every day. You know, all the micro alterations that you make to the fabric of the universe, just by simply modifying that fabric in tiny ways. Butterfly effect and all that. Anyway, I have no idea how the hell did I get down this rabbit hole. Whoop. Gonna have to look down here. Let's talk about the permanence of my video files. So maybe I'll just stop. I'll just stop preserving all these dang old files. They have no value whatsoever. No, I cannot possibly stop. I am. Oh, this stupid caveman. Meant to drop right below and then have the shopkeeper go above. But not work out that way. Unfortunate indeed. Come on, give me another fun shop. It does get a little old to be traversing these areas just with my legs and my wits alone. Oh, baby. Sure. What is that? An extra 2 seconds? That's totally worth it. I don't think it was even an extra 2 seconds. More like 1.5 seconds. So you gotta count that as totally worth doing. Alright. Where's the damn shops? They don't exist. All the merchants have left. What is this? New York City? They are trying to create a food desert. Gentrification is happening right here. The eternal caves have become completely unaffordable in some places, and the crime has spiked so much, shopkeepers don't want to set up shop anymore. I don't know why. It's not like they get constantly murdered by psycho Mexican spelunkers. They should just keep opening and reopening and reopening and just absorb the losses of life and wares that happen when the psycho Mexican shows up. Is that the way? Yeah, I guess so. Well, that was unfortunate. Oh, didn't expect me to survive that Spanish Inquisition, did you? That was incredible. In fact, that I went through that, I don't think I even got damaged. Oh, the frog to the rescue, baby. Unfortunately, the gravy train is over. Oh, come on. Not right. That wasn't right. Woohoo! Pulled the Mario right there, and we're still going. That was interesting, to say the least. Unfortunately, it does leave me with just 2 bombs. I'm chasing it. Oh, I was chasing the frog. Please, no. Don't like this. Not like that. Oh, man. It's being saved by that point of health that I grabbed in the start. Ice skates without compass. A true curse. I think I see the exit, though. Woo! It's just so hard to pick a path. Yeah, nope. Eat! Oh! Oh no! Man, I always remember the ice caves as a much easier place, but I think it's simply because by the time I get here, on most runs, I actually have a jetpack. So it's like, all right, I got to the easy place. That has to be the exit. It's not the exit. It's okay. Come on, man. There you go. When you get here with no items, it's just miserable. It's just as bad as the damn jungle. It's awful. Down behemoth looms in the distance. Sorry. Look, it's the other way. Yeah. Definitely a massive difference if you come in here without a jetpack. It's so bad. All right, buddy. Says this is definitely not even a PB candidate. Maybe take it a little bit more easy. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe slow down a little bit. 2 minutes 52. There's no way I can even beat my PB. Let's just slow it down, do an Olmec. So, you know, let's not speed run this this temple level. Just, you know, make it through at a casual jog. That was pretty fast, but just because the level itself was blessed. Buddy. Make this happen. Look at me doing that. Does that get... I need to know. No, it doesn't. It's like, does it get moved? It does not. You would think that all the custom levels that I've gone through would have taught me that much, but all right, bud. We've got to Olmec. Before I got destroyed by a pot. This time around there's no pot, so it's all good. Once more, I've made it to Olmec. Means that I should probably be going in the hyperbaric Olmec chamber. You know? I really should. I have 2 ropes. Because this is a knife. Where did this point of health come from? I really don't know. Oh! That's something I also need to really internalize. How you can't hold on to the rope as Olmec is going down because you become fat and you get knocked off the rope. I think that's what happens then. So you need to jump, let Olmec go down, and only then hold on to the rope. But the entire Olmec thing, I really need to get into a training session. One of these videos, I'll record it. One of these videos is going to be me just trying to beat Olmec as fast as possible. There will be a number of scenarios. I'm going to make it, probably will be like 1 with no bombs. Just do it like you just saw. That will be the first training. I want to just get it down pat, never fail. Number 2, with 4 bombs or 3 bombs. Use a couple bombs to speed it up dramatically. I've seen Kenny Jup do it a bunch of times. It's always just incredible. I was too busy yapping. I have no idea what the time was. Let me rewind the video itself to see how long that speedrun was. Oh, come on. Not even under 4 minutes. I need to get back in there and do better than that. If I had actually madly sprinted through the temples, I would have absolutely done under 4 minutes. It would have happened. If I had not held onto the rope incorrectly, I would also have had that happen. How sad, how warped my perception of success has become that a 4-minute run of one of the most difficult games in all of video gaming history is like, it's not good enough. This sucks. Let me pat myself in the back and say, good job, buddy. That was actually a low percent run, right? Didn't even keep track of that. Will you please tell me if that was a low percent run? Did I pick up any items at all? I came down there with 0 bombs and 2 ropes. So I'm pretty sure that was low percent, buddy. No, I grabbed a damsel. That's right. I did grab a damsel, which breaks the parameters, unfortunately. Yeah, and I don't think there's a category with 0.5%. I don't know how to even call it. Like kiss percent. There you go, kiss percent. I did a kiss percent run, my best kiss percent so far. The objective is to get 1 kiss and exactly 1 kiss. Did I save more than 1? Now I can't even remember, but it was a good run. Either way, I'm pretty proud of the shenanigans in between. Was that the one that I saved from that piranha pit plus the plant? That was a rough situation that I got through pretty successfully. Ooh. Oh, well, okay. I was aiming for the ledge, but the frog will do. And in fact, I should have aimed for the enemy, right? I really should have gone that dumper. Unfortunate. I was going to hold on to the tiki trap, but then the plant triggered everything. What? Triggered everything, did not allow me to continue. I came back in here with hubris in my heart, saying, let me just jump back in, improve on the time right away. Really should just, you know, end on a strong note. Like, hey, look at this successful 4-minute run. Aren't I something? But here I am, back at it immediately, trying to improve on it, trying to prove myself better than that. I cannot be expected to do something so puny, such as a 4-minute run. That said, though, for having no items, I'm pretty sure that was, you know, above average. Let me just claim as much as a victory as I can possibly claim. Give me all that good stuff, baby. I guess you could argue you can save yourself a couple seconds, huh? Or a microsecond by boosting yourself with the shotgun, going a little bit faster. What a cursed pile of nonsense that was. I don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing here. I do like to throw bombs in case it becomes relevant, you know? I guess this kind of works. Not really. Oh, baby. I mean, it kind of worked out. The bombs that I was throwing were not terribly relevant either way, but I am glad that I did it anyway. Okay. I was about to do the tango with the man, but he got hung up on one of his issues. What a fool. Absolute buffoon. Whoopla, that was awful. I hated it. Just the hardship of encountering the sticky nonsense. Man, these jungle levels. I probably could have bombed my way through all the way down there. I mean, using bombs effectively. I'm not just being violent for no reason. I'm just trying to save myself, okay? How did you even survive the bomb? I mean, how do you not get triggered by the first bomb? Oh, this is not Spelunky 2. They don't get triggered by flying bombs. They don't get triggered by proximity. You have to actually stick it to them. Whoop. Jerk. Oh, isn't that an unfortunate fate, you stubby piece of trash, garbage son of a bitch. Sucks to be you, dumbass. Alright, buddy. I can make this happen, okay? Unfortunate! Good enough. I just didn't pick the right path, is all. That's all that happened there. 4-minute run, I can do better.